guys, today I thought it would be really fun to do a video. My birthday came and went a little while ago, and I normally don't really do a whole lot for it, but I've been really enjoying haul videos lately, so that it would be kind of fun to go through some birthday gifts that I've received over the years. And I compiled a bunch of them from my first birthday, actually, all the way up to now. So I hope you enjoy seeing what I got. So this first item is actually from my first birthday. I've never taken it out of the plastic before, so this is the first time. It's a t-shirt, but it's a little big. My uncle got this in Japan, and he thought it would be nice for me, and I never ended up wearing it because my parents were worried that I would get ruined because I was a baby. So this is unworn, but look at how beautiful that is. And I guess if I had worn this when I was 1 year old, it would not look quite as nice. But I thought that was kind of funny that I've had this basically my entire life and never been worn. But it's really beautiful. So I can see why they didn't want to take any risks. That I actually thought it would be kind of funny to show you. I found a photo from my first birthday as well. And I cannot figure out what is going on here. This is supposed to be cake, I'm assuming, because there's a candle. But what the heck is that? I tried tipping it this way, and it's even worse because it looks like a terrified face. I don't understand what this cake is supposed to be. I guess I could ask. But yeah, I would say my face kind of says it all. What's going on here? Evidently this is my mother and part of my father's face. I don't know why they highlighted the cake instead of his face, because I mean, what even is that? Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny to go along with it, because I don't actually remember seeing these photos before, but I found them recently, so yeah. I also have, let's see, okay, this one is kind of a funny gift. This is John Wick, and I got this for my birthday a few years ago. This was around the time that the second John Wick movie came out, because, sorry, I was seeing if there's anything written there, but I can't read it. I got the second one on DVD because, look, I'll be honest, I love the John Wick movies. I love them. I have still not seen the fourth one, so please do not spoil it. But yeah, I kind of begrudgingly watched the first one with my dad because he loves those action movies and I don't. But he told me to watch John Wick with him, and I was mostly doing it just to humor him, and then I think I ended up liking it more than he did. I don't know, it's such a good series, and I think the way that they were able to, Keanu Reeves was able to train with the guns and do the fight scenes, it was so realistic, which I really appreciated, because I think if you know anything about guns, A lot of action movies are kind of, you really have to remember that it's fiction because, suspend your disbelief because they're not very realistic and it's kind of annoying. So this is my little John Wick, and I couldn't find the DVD, so I do not have that with me, but there he is. Let's see. I have, okay, stay there. Let's see if you fit. Okay, good. And, oh, she's tall as well. Okay. Well, that's all right. These, I got these a few years ago as well. Now, my stepmom's father got these in Russia. I believe it was in the 1970s, but I could be misremembering that. So I was very, very happy that he was willing to pass them down to me. Evidently these are matryoshkas, nesting dolls. I will not open them just because they are older and sometimes the wood sticks, and I don't think that would be a very pleasant sound. It kind of squeaks really loudly sometimes. But I love these, and let me see if I can. There we go. And her beautiful little face. My dad, when I got these, my dad said, "Oh, you've been asking for these your whole life," and I don't remember that. But apparently, when I was quite young, I kept asking for these. And my dad said that he went out and he couldn't find any of them, which is fair. I'm not really of a generation where these were super popular. But apparently I've wanted these since I was quite young, so I finally have these beautiful ladies. And let's see. They're still in pretty good shape. I think the only thing is that the wood, like I said, does kind of stick sometimes. So I have to be careful with those because they can make a very unpleasant squeaking sound. Sorry, I'm not sure what my camera just did there. Okay. Oh, she doesn't look very happy. Well, maybe it's because she lost her mouth over the years. Yeah. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am. Okay. I'm gonna put those there. Now, this I thought was really, really cute, but I do have to be careful. It is a birthday card that my little sister made for me. It does have her name in it, so I'm going to cover that portion. Just to... I thought it was the cutest thing ever. You are 13. Now you are the boss, and you should feel like a princess. You should feel that way because you smell like flowers. And you are very pretty, smart, and now a teenager. Happy 13th birthday. Okay. This made me laugh because, tell me this is not the most adorable thing ever. I am happy to know that I smelled like flowers when I was a teenager. Sorry, I'm just trying to cover her name on this side of the page here. But, oh my gosh. Isn't that just the sweetest thing ever? It's adorable. I'm so glad my parents held on to all this kind of stuff, so I still have birthday cards from my first birthday, really. Now, this I got when I was a teenager as well. I think the matryoshkas and this kind of speak to the kind of teenager and child that I was. this is the kind of stuff that I wanted, and I remember the year that I got this necklace. I believe it was my 16th birthday, and my mom gave this to me, as well as a matching bracelet and a World War II documentary box set on DVD, because that's the kind of thing that I was interested in as a teenager, were pearls and history. So I was so excited when she got me these things for my birthday, and I guess in hindsight it's kind of funny because it's so specific. But there we go. Now this does have matching earrings as well, but I will say that these silver portions here with the gems on the earrings, they did not hold up as well over the years, and the earrings are missing a couple of these little, I don't know if you can even see them right there, but yeah, a few of them in the earrings have gone missing, so the necklace is still in much better shape. Let's see. And I always like these kinds of clasps because I can actually do that on my own, so I don't need anyone to help me put on the necklace. But yes, this and World War II documentary box set. Okay, there we go. Now this is actually a photo from, okay, let me just get this out of the way. I know this is a clown. It is a clown doll. I know. I get it. It was not mine. It was my mother's. I personally love porcelain dolls, and I got that from her. I know a lot of people think that they're creepy. I get it. But, yeah. Okay, so I know there is a clown doll here. But, yes, so this fancy outfit. This was either my 8th or 9th birthday, and I remember this specifically because I wanted to do a makeover party. So I had all my friends come over, and we went through the dress-up bin, we got our makeup done and our nails painted, and then my dad had this Polaroid camera, so we all got to take our pictures, and then they got to take theirs home with them. So that's my snazzy polka dot skirt and feather boa jean jacket and blue floral shirt, because I guess that was the pinnacle of style for me. Yeah, so a little bit embarrassing there, but I thought it was funny and relevant to the video, so there's that. Now this item you have sort of seen before. So this is actually a journal, and I'm going to be very careful when I show you the front because there is a very large portion right here that's a mirror, and I don't want to just flash bright light, so I'm going to cover it if I can and show you the front. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, just want to cover that so you don't lose your eyesight. Okay. Now I wanted to show this specifically, despite my difficulties here, because I used it in my Irish video, the Irish Easter video, but I wanted to show it a little bit more because my dad actually made this for me, and you can see, there we go. So my dad made this, and it's leather, and when I say he made it, I mean he didn't raise the cow for the leather or anything, but he purchased the leather. He has a place that he goes to, and he purchased the leather and then was able to cut it, shape it for this. He dyed it because, as you can see, there's 2 different colors here. And then put it into the shape of the book, put these in here. And then, of course, on the inside, he was able to get the pages, and then I'm assuming he glued them in here so that they would stay, but I don't actually know for sure. But I thought this was, I mean, it's one of the most amazing things ever because he made the whole thing by hand. So it's such a personal gift, and he's very talented, obviously. I'm sure you can tell that. Like he made his own cell phone case and everything because he's he's very creative. But I think this was one of the most interesting gifts I've ever received because it was so thoughtful, and obviously, you know, it's completely unique. So there's that. Okay. Of course, I've got this front and center here. Move that over a little bit. Now this one, okay, this is my Nintendo Switch, and I got this actually from my best friend for my birthday. Oh gosh, I don't even remember what year it was, but I wanted to show it just because it was kind of a funny story. As I said, my best friend got it for me, but she actually got it from one of my other friends who was selling it on behalf of her boyfriend. And they didn't know each other. The friend who was selling it lives very, very far away. And they were able to coordinate it kind of behind my back and then send it in the mail, which was kind of funny. So, yeah, and then obviously I added my Sleeping Beauty stickers to that. But I thought that was kind of a fun story, and it was really thoughtful of both of them to coordinate that. And again, I'm not going to show you the front with the screen just because I don't want it to reflect too much light. So, yeah. And it did come with a few games on it because it was used. What did it have? It had Doom, Mario Kart, and I think it has Skyrim, something. I've never played any of the Skyrim games, so my apologies. I know I have it. I haven't played it. I know. Trust me. I know. I can't help it. My favorite game on here is Mortal Kombat, so I'm sorry. I just can't help it. Maybe one day I'll get around to playing Skyrim, though. So that was very thoughtful. And then I will just show you one more. This is what I got this year. It's a purse, evidently. It's funny, it's actually a mini purse, but it's too big to fit on this camera here. Let's see, okay. So, there we go. I love that. Okay. It is a small one. It's a little mini purse. Let's just close that back up. Okay. Nice. I honestly just really love the color of it. And I do have shoes that match this color, so I thought it would be nice to have a bag. And I did choose this for myself, so it was not a surprise, but I did not purchase it, so there's that. Let's see if I can. There we go. You know, I love this strap here. I'm sorry, there's not enough room, but it doesn't really flop or fall down, which I like. So it has a little bit more structure. There we go. And it says have a couple of Kate Spade bags that I like, but I really liked the blue color of this. I don't know if it's more of a cornflower blue or periwinkle, or I don't really know exactly. Like I said, it matches the pair of shoes that I have, so I really liked this one. And yeah, so these are some of the birthday gifts. There we go. Let me just put that there. And then I do have 3 records. Now, I am thinking that one of them may have been a Christmas gift. I do not remember. Okay, let's see. This is, wow, large, okay. Hooked on Classics. Conducting the Philharmonic Orchestra. Okay. Now, there's a lot here, as you can see. Oh my, yeah. I have not listened to all of these, as you may imagine. There's a lot. Hooked on Classics Part 1 and 2. Hooked on Romance. Hooked on Classics Part 3. Hooked on Bach. There we go. Hooked on Tchaikovsky. Hooked on a song. I'm assuming, actually I'm not even sure what that would mean. Maybe they have singing in them. Carmen. Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Hooked on Mozart. Hooked on Mendelssohn. Hooked on a can-can. I have not listened to any of these ones, actually. Orpheus in the Underworld. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to listen to this portion. I never have. Okay. Now, I also, I guess in a similar vein, this one is Tchaikovsky Symphony No. 5. Rudolf Kemp conducting the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra. That is some serious art. Look at that. They mean business. Let's see the back here. Now this was purchased for me secondhand. The top of it says that it belonged to a woman named Diane Scott. I do not know Miss Diane Scott, but I thank her for her donation. I am assuming that this photo is Mr. Rudolf Kemp. Okay. Interesting. Other capital albums by Rudolf Kemp and the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra. Brahms Symphony No. 1 in C minor. Brahms Symphony No. 4 in E minor. Beethoven Overtures. Fidelio. Leonore No. 3. Prometheus. Egmont. Interesting. Now I have listened to this one many, many times. Tchaikovsky is my favorite, so that one has gotten quite a bit of views. Now this one, I am going to try to be careful here because I still have the plastic wrap on it, and I am hoping that it does not reflect too much light. Oh dear, it is a little bit. That's okay. This is Blind Melon's first album. I kept it in the plastic wrap because right around the time that I got this, I also, let me see if I can show you here, had two young kittens, and one of them had a grand old time chewing this up, so I'm very glad that I kept the plastic on it because I did not want the cat to actually go in and eat the cardboard and eat through it. So this is my favorite Blind Melon album, but let me see. A, in my opinion, is a little better than side B. I like all 7 of them. This side B, I would say, Deserted and Drive are probably my 2 favorites. But I do have the other 2 albums, but this one was actually a gift. For some reason, I couldn't find this one anywhere, which I thought would have been the most popular one. But yeah, I ended up getting it as a gift, which was a nice surprise because I had been looking to complete the collection for a while. So that is all that I brought over to show you today. And I hope you enjoyed looking at those and that the cake photograph did not frighten you. I personally still feel a little bit disturbed by it. I don't understand it. I will be asking questions. But yeah, thanks for stopping by.